It's boss time! Here comes Sasha.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has made a great deal of history here in WWE. Competed in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, multiple-time Raw Women's Champion. You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it like Sasha has. I'll pass. Welcome, the Empress of Tomorrow!
Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Her dominance, her unique appearance, and her unmistakable aura have all made Asuka one of the top competitors in the entire women's division.
A great champion at NXT, a sole survivor at Survivor Series, the winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. What a start to her career for Asuka. Brie mode!
Yeah, I love it.
Making her way to the ring from Scottsdale, Arizona, Brie Bella.
Brie Bella, a champion. She's a trailblazer in the women's revolution. She's got 2 hit television shows.
Brie Bella, a billboard example of breaking the glass ceiling and pursuing all of your dreams.
Corey, you can't deny that Brie's a trailblazer in the women's revolution.
And you can't deny that most of it's because there's an identical twin running by her side all the time.
The irresistible force.
And her opponents. First, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
One of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on everyone that stepped in the ring as opposition.
An incredible pedigree for success for Nia Jax.
And her opponents. First, from New Orleans, Louisiana, Jack.
We're just moments away from what will likely be one of the most exciting 6-man tag team matches we've seen in a very long time.
Well, given the 2 teams we have assembled here tonight, I would say I have no choice but to agree with you, Cole.
And her opponents. First, from Los Angeles, California, Victoria.
Plenty of action coming up as we have 6 of WWE's top names ready to go here.
Oh man, Michael, 6-man matches like this always remind me of world class back in the 1980s.
Here we go again, 3-on-3 action underway now.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so. Big boot.
This.
Oh, from the rope.
All measured up.
Face crusher.
Nia Jax seems to have lost a step now. And the confidence she came into this 6 women's tag team match seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, but we all know that she can dish it out just as well as she can take it. And with that in mind, I wouldn't be surprised to see her turn the tides here shortly.
Nia Jax, the irresistible forces in action here. As her name implies, she's a tough competitor to overcome. Any ideas of how an opponent can prepare for Nia?
I'd say it's nearly impossible to take down Nia, but the few times Jax has lost has been due to competition with serious submission skills. We've seen arm bars and sleeper holds make the few dents in Nia's otherwise.
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Going back to the discussion of submission holds succeeding against Nia Jax, Bayley used a sleeper hold to retain the NXT Women's Championship, and Asuka locked in an armbar for 2 whole minutes to beat Nia on Raw. And then there's Ronda Rousey, who skillfully used her variety of submissions against the irresistible force.
Yeah, but we're talking about Ronda Rousey, Bayley, and Asuka here. 3 of the most skilled competitors in WWE history. Getting close enough to Nia to even clinch in a...
Hey, Byron, just like you.
Bankrupt. I knew it was only a matter of time.
Here's the cover.
I finally found out why Sasha Banks wears those ridiculous glasses. When you spend that much time searching for a spotlight, it's hazardous to your eyesight.
Kicks out in the nick of time. And Sasha with the backstabber, flipping her over. Here it comes. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Victory is on the horizon.
You can feel however you like it. Ah, she gets it.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Not yet. Too early.
Oof. Dominating shoulder tackle.
There are instances when a 6-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Sasha Banks gets nailed.
The boss is in trouble.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a 6-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away. I spoke to Sasha Banks after she participated in Abu Dhabi's first ever women's match, and she was overwhelmed with emotion. But what touched her the most were the crowd's chants of, "This is hope."
What do you think Sasha Banks needs to do to get back into this battle? I can tell you this is not how she envisioned this match going, guys.
It's not looking great, but I've never seen her give less than 100%, and I don't expect that to change here.
Reflecting on your conversation with Sasha Banks, Byron, Sasha feels she has a responsibility to empower women all over the globe to find the boss in themselves.
Yeah, you know what? I'll hand it to Sasha Banks. She finally humbled herself enough to allow one night not to be all about her.
Back in from the floor.
She's almost there. Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael. Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
With the damage sustained by Brie Bella, she could be on her way out. Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
She might have it.
Look at her go!
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something.
What a six-man tag match.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
That's a woman on a mission. Almost forgot about this one. Man, this was great. And if you don't enjoy watching her perform, there's something seriously wrong with you.
Here are your winners, Nia Jax, and Victoria.
A very impressive victory.
When you bring such a high level of intensity to the match, good things are bound to happen to you.
Simply amazing how well these three work together tonight.